today we're going to look at the top 5 design trends of 2025 for kitchens. I think kitchens are one of our favorite spaces to remodel. What do you think?
I'm excited. This is gonna be a good one.
All right, let's check it out. Well,
all right, we're gonna start in one area where Heath really would love to have one in his own house, the Butler's Pantry.
Butler's Pantry.
Yep.
All right. Personally, I love this design trend. You know, nice little space where you can put dishes and things out away from everyone else.
I like this one a lot. I feel like if it's organized and neat, I feel like that's a great option for a kitchen. I like this one too. I do feel like this is a little bit cluttered for me, but I feel like that's kind of the point of the space, is to like take the stuff that's like in your kitchen and out and put it somewhere you can close the door.
Clutter here.
Yeah, it's a little cluttery.
So it's more of like an open pantry concept. But
yeah,
if we look at the difference, you can see this first one, pretty clean, sleek. But also, they don't have very much stuff in here.
Exactly. I think that's why I liked it.
So
but this one's nice because it's got a fridge. Look at this fridge.
Yep. So there maybe if they had doors here,
okay,
like that.
Sure. Yeah,
so
a little bit more.
Not seeing as much. So this is kind of something for you to think about if you're designing your pantry, whether or not you'll have open shelves where it's just easy, you walk and grab it.
Yeah.
Or you have closed shelves.
Yeah. Closed.
But either way, in our house, we're hiding the candy up here.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is our kids have started to learn how to climb the shelves in the pantry.
I know. I find Jameson up there all the time looking for the candy.
Okay.
Takes after his dad.
What do you think about this one?
I do like this one. My one call out here, and this is a me problem. I don't buy the same stuff every week. Like my kids change what they like, I change what I like, or sometimes I just forget to buy it. Like I'm not gonna have this exact same noodle every week. So I'd want it to just be labeled pasta, not like a certain kind.
Okay, so the next design trend is what?
All right, we're looking at exposed joinery.
So you can see it here in your face frame, your cabinet, and then also in all the detail of the drawers. So you have like a dovetail construction. So all exposed joinery. What do you think of the design trend? Do you like it?
I do like it. I feel like it kind of makes it look a little bit more handmade, like handcrafted. Yeah. Somebody built this, it wasn't just like manufactured.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, so it brings in a level, all of these details here all bring in a level of craftsmanship. We like it. Let's check out the next photo.
I like this one a lot. It's the bow tie. I feel like in this particular picture, this is wood, but I've also seen it done where the accents are gold. And I feel like that kind of gives it a unique touch too. I like it.
Sometimes clients will use a table built into the island, like an island countertop with this kind of live edge wood or like in a breakfast nook. So you can even incorporate a little bit of exposed joinery in your live edge material in your kitchen. So here we go, another exposed joinery. I actually like this one a lot.
This is super cool because it's in the stone.
Yeah.
I feel like this is gonna take some time.
So we have the wood with countertop detail here, all tied in. I like it. I would say you're gonna have a little bit of issue with wood moving at a different, expands and contracts, a natural product, different than the stone, but I'd take that trade-off. I think it's awesome. What do you think?
You think there would be like some gapping, like some spots would be lower or taller?
It could over time. Yeah, as water gets in here.
That makes me a little nervous, but in a picture, I like it.
In a picture you like it.
Yeah, not in my house.
So what's our next design trend?
Next design trend is fun stools. So like at your kitchen island, kitchen countertop, where you have some stools, it's just adding a little bit of pop and flair.
Yep.
So these are definitely, those are adding a lot of pop and flair. I like the idea of this, but I feel like what I really want in a kitchen stool is I want it to be comfortable, especially feel like if you're over at somebody's house, you want to just relax a little bit. Like to me, this isn't selling comfort, but it is cute.
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of a pop of color in a kitchen. So I feel like this is a way where you can pop in a little bit of color and really customize it to yourself, but it's also easy to change down the road.
Sure.
What do you think of these?
I do like them. I feel like these are pretty unique. I feel like they definitely look like they're handmade.
Yep, so we got some epoxy here with wood.
I feel like this was such a trend like a couple years ago. It's like the epoxy and the live edge wood.
I'm still a big fan of it. I just don't know that this looks all that comfortable.
Well, yes, it's giving looks, but not necessarily comfort.
Okay, so here's one more for bar stools. What do you think of this one?
I like them. I like that you can lean back. Look at this. Just looks comfortable. I don't know if you can see my marker on here. This screams comfort, but I don't know about the velvet. I feel like velvet's kind of having a moment, like a George Costanza moment, but I do think they look comfortable.
So the key to this design trend that we say is just make sure it's comfortable. right?
Yeah. All right, our next trend we're gonna be looking at, I feel like you and I are both gonna be a big fan of this, oversized kitchen islands.
All right.
So much of a fan that I thought I'd use one of your own projects.
Here we go.
For this first one.
So this is a house we rebuilt for one of our clients in the Marshall Fire area. We worked with them to design this whole space. What do you think of this one?
I really like it. I love the bottom, how it's blue. I feel like you can have a lot of people over here, and who's ever cooking feels like they're still a part of the group.
So we actually, on this house, the next door neighbor also had a very similar size island. They nicknamed it the continent of Australia. That's what they called their island.
That's, I guess, a good nickname.
So what do we like about oversized island?
The storage space. Look at all this storage that you have in here.
Yep.
This is so great. Something tells me they have more storage on the other side too.
Okay, here we go. One more oversized island. What do you like of this?
I feel like same thoughts. It's got the storage underneath here. We've got a couple extra chairs with this one. So I feel like this is nice. I know sometimes at our house, like we'll just eat dinner at the island. Sometimes that's just easier so the kids can sit up there too.
What's in the window?
What
is that?
I have no idea. How bizarre. No, did you do that?
No.
Well, maybe we can edit that out. How strange, it's so creepy. Is someone like peeking in? It's like oddly, like, cause it like looks like it's like nighttime out here, but daytime inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was edited.
That's an interesting one.
Okay, next. All right, here we go. A little bit of a different style for this one. I think at one point in time, you might have done a kitchen that was kind of similar to this.
We've actually done a couple kitchens like this. We did one in a Denver high-rise.
Stop it, what is that? Dan, you did that. Stop it, get out of here.
Dan is messing with us. Not a fan of that.
Stop, don't scare Heath. He gets really scared.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and put our...
I swear to God, I did not touch.
We're gonna go ahead and put our
photos at all.
Shut up.
We're gonna put our cleaning rag right on top of that.
Okay, so continue talking about the tea island.
So we've done a couple of them like this.
Okay.
We did one at a Denver high-rise. We did another one done in Greenwood Village on this nice neighborhood. What do you think about this type of stuff?
I don't know if I'm as big of a fan of this, as I do feel like you lose a little bit of space on the back end here. Like I'd rather have the extra space come out here. Maybe if it was just like a little bit longer of a T on the top.
I'm not sure what angle that is, but
well, I'm sorry.
it's getting there. I see it.
Okay.
All right, there we go.
I know it was art class.
I think it's a nice architectural feature. As far as functionality, it's kind of like combining an island with a breakfast nook, in my opinion.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So it just depends. Certain clients, if they're gonna eat here a lot, will use it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Depends on your preference.
You gotta keep you guys on your toes.
About traumatized Heath.
Yeah.
He can't even watch like shark movies.
I'm not a fan of scary movies, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so here's another design trend. Pop
All right,
of color.
so this one is kind of just focusing on taking one aspect of your kitchen and making it a little bit more fun, bright, so that it stands out a little bit more. So here, you can see the bottom cabinets over here. I guess I'm gonna have to point. Bottom cabinets here, island on the bottom. This looks really similar to the picture that we showed of the house you did, but I really like this. I think it's cool. I also think it kind of gives the space a little bit more depth. To me, it makes it look like it's a little bit bigger.
It's essentially, you can do a pop of color with a lot of different things on the project, but I like this with cabinetry. We talked about earlier doing it with bar stools.
Yeah.
So it just depends on your preference.
I'm just not a fan of this. I feel like you'd get sick of it. I mean, maybe that's just me, but this is a really big appliance to commit to for that much color, or maybe just this color.
So you're not a fan of the green.
Maybe it's the green, but I also feel like I'd feel that way if it was like red.
Okay, so as far as talking about pop of color, here's why I like this. So when you have cabinetry, like an island cabinet, when you put color on an island cabinet, you're committing to it. And really the best way to change it would be change the cabinetry. You can paint cabinetry, but really it's better if you change it.
Okay.
But with a refrigerator, you can just change the fridge out.
I guess, but like, what is it like? You get a new fridge every year? No.
You know, okay, so bar stools you can just change out.
Sure, this is just like a little bit more of a commitment. Like you better pick a color you like.
A commitment. Yeah, we have one project where it was a mid-century modern. We did an orange fridge, and it was one of my favorite.
Oh,
fridges.
that's right. Next one. This may look familiar.
Here we go.
What do we think of this one?
So we have an amethyst countertop that we did for one of our clients. Purple is definitely a pop color in this kitchen.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I love it. Absolutely. I've loved these countertops since I first saw them. It's a swoon heart.
I like it too. I did not enjoy the process of installing these because it was very stressful. But pop of color in the kitchen. I like that design trend.
Can you spot Bigfoot?
Oh,
Shut up.
see, Dan's just messing with me now. Look, Bigfoot.
I didn't
Here's another design trend. What do we have here?
reading accents.
Yeah.
I think we're both big fans of this.
Yeah, we call it a lot of times, we'll call it timbre panels, but reading is another phrase for it, or way to call it. So here we have it on the island here. So we have regular cabinetry in the back and same thing on the island, and then they just use it as an accent on the end of the island. And I like that a lot.
I feel like I need to keep up here. So why don't I just like, I'll just draw over here.
So here we go, like that. Yep. So we like that design. We both love this design trend. What I think is happening in the kitchen world is a lot of times people are going away from the waterfall countertop where the countertop's coming down. So if we can do something different on the end of the island just to make it look better, I love it. One more reeded design
so
trend
we got
picture.
backsplash here. So I feel like I still like it. It's kind of like a nice accent, but it's not overwhelming. It doesn't overwhelm the space. I don't think it takes away from anything else. I don't see myself getting tired of that.
Yeah, I also really like. So
I kind of want to just like go like this across it. Like I don't know if I had that, if I wouldn't be able to.
It adds it some depth and texture for sure. So
Yeah,
we like this.
we like
Something
this.
I really like about this is as far as the craftsmanship. Check this out. All the veining of the marble is flowing through from piece to piece.
Fancy.
So this took some thought to
Oh,
more.
another familiar face.
Oh yeah, here we go. All right, so this is a kitchen we built in Wheat Ridge, pretty close to us. We did an addition pop top for our clients. And here we use timbre panels or reeded panels. What do you think of this one?
I love it. I like that you have it here on the island, just in a small spot. But these cabinets back here, they look so nice. And that handle too.
This is actually one of my favorite kitchens we built. But what took a lot of work on this was, check this out. We had to start the layout based on the window here. So based on this window layout for that appliance, we had to figure that out and make sure it laid out good all the way across. What do we got here? Standalone cupboard.
Standalone what?
Cupboard?
A cupboard. It's a cupboard. I'm dead. Stop. Stop. Did you just read it like that? If that's not included in the video, I quit. Stop. Look, there's Waldo. I win. I found him first.
All right, well, a standalone cupboard.
A standalone cupboard.
It's such a weird
so it's
word.
it's just spelled weird.
I know, but why spell it like that?
Just don't look at it for too long, and then it's fine. It's like most things.
I think a lot of people in life have probably always read it as cupboard.
I don't
and
think.
been like, why is it spelled that way?
No.
You can comment below if you agree with me.
So it's basically just like an additional area in your kitchen that's kind of separated from your existing countertops, shelving, more storage space. I like this. I do like it, especially like if we had something like this in our old house. Extra storage space is always a win. I like this. And I also like that it's a different color too. Kind of gives it a little bit more flair.
So I like the standalone cupboard, cabinet, whatever you want to call it. I like it to look standalone, but I want it to be tied in. Reason why,
I see what you're saying.
I want this attached right here.
Oh,
this
sure.
would
Think
be
of the
super hard to
Think
clean.
of the dust.
I'm the one always cleaning the board here, and it's super hard if you have to clean a small space like that.
Yeah, especially with how you cook too. There'd be like a whole meal
I
down
want
there.
it tied in, but I want it to look like it's standalone.
Okay.
So a lot of the kitchen that we saw in Monogram at the Home and Builder show this year.
Oh yeah.
Had a lot of features like this where it looked like it was a standalone deal, but it was tied into everything.
Yeah.
All right, here's one more standalone cupboard.
So
Can you see it?
yes, yeah, it is. So it doesn't always have to be like just storage space. Sometimes it can actually be your fridge, and that's what this is an example of. So this is actually your fridge back here. Then you've got your meat and cheese drawer. Maybe meat and cheese.
Meat and cheese.
I would like it to be a meat and cheese drawer, and then you've got your freezer at the bottom.
You also have Ashley's favorite, which is the wine bottle storage.
Yes, but it needs to be open. You know, I need a window. Gotta know how many I've got left.
There's not much left.
All right, we've got a last photo here. Standalone cupboard. I guess
I'm glad she said the word.
I guess you're gonna have the same complaint here because it's not really tied in. This is almost like completely separate because there's a wall right here too. So definitely some extra storage space. We have some clutter going on here. This almost looks, I don't even know if this is storage space. This is just decor space.
Yeah.
It's like a modern curio cabinet.
So we like the standalone look of a cupboard.
Yeah.
Cupboard.
Yes.
Sorry, cupboard. I'm sorry. That was an honest mistake there. This is rough.
Because we've been saying it too many times.
We like the look of a standalone cabinet. We like it to be tied into a wall or something just so it's easier to clean around.
Yeah, this almost looks like just like a like a hutch.
There you
All
go.
right, so that's a wrap on our kitchen trends. I feel like Butler's Pantry was a win for us.
Yeah, that's
Oversized
one of our
kitchens too. Yeah.
Oversized.
Oh yeah, oversized islands. Sorry, well, an
And I'll take
oversized
it-
kitchen.
I'll take an oversized
Okay,
kitchen, too.
both. Maybe that's the next trend.
Thank you guys for following along. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell if you'd like to see our videos in the future.
Bye.